Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome for Game 4 of district play for the Young Women Academy Warriors. Today it's a windy 72 degrees on this March 27th day. Ysleta is the home team, which is 11-7. They're 12-13, my mistake, and they are 3-0 and first in the division. Ysleta, Young Women's, is coming in at a 2-1 record and third, trying to look off. We're going to take a break here for the national anthem. Ready to get going. So this is a divisional matchup. The wind is going to be a factor, as you can see on the field. Gusts are going to be upwards to 20 to 30 miles an hour, and there's going to be a lot of dust in the wind, making it hard to breathe. Some of the things that we're going to take a look at, notable things, is we got Nydia coming in, hitting a 761. Last game versus Austin, she went 4 for 4 with a grand slam and a 3-run home run. The Warriors are going to be coming in trying to give Ysleta their first loss. Ysleta is 3-1. Savannah, their starting pitcher, their ace, is leading the team with a 7 ERA through 9. Sienna is the other person that has a big bat for the Indians, who has 7 home runs for the year. So for your starting lineup of the Young Women Warriors, taking up the shortstop position and leadoff is going to be Adriana, number 9, followed by Annalisa, center fielder, number 4. With the big bat on the third spot is catcher Nydia, number 15. Then pitchers in the 4-hole, number 11, Avia. Then we have our designated player with Tatiana, number 14, followed by third base, number 13, Anna. Then first baseman, Gigi, number 12. Then second baseman, Emma, number 1, Trinity, who is our left fielder, number 2. And Bella, right fielder, is going to be our flex. So in the circle for the Indians, starting it off, is going to be their ace, Eduardo. So first pitch of the game is a ball to our shortstop, number 9. That's outside for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes to Adri. So quickly behind 3-0 for Siena. That gets her in it with a strike. No offer from Adri. It's a 3-1 pitch. That's hit up in the air, and that does get down as it gets right in front of center fielder Gonzalez for a leadoff single. Again, that wind's going to be a factor as that was up and the wind just killed it and dropped it right in front of that center fielder. Up batting next is number 4 center fielder Ysleta. Shows bunt, misses for strike 1. Beautiful bunt laid down on the first base line, and the throw is wild. She's going for second. Adriana's coming around for home. She's going to score standing up, and Ysleta's going to be standing at third on the errant throw. So a beautiful sack bunt turned into a triple with a couple errors. Well done. This brings up Nydia, catcher, number 15. Remember, this is a player that we circled earlier, where she takes pitch outside for ball 1. As last game against Austin, she hit a grand slam and a 3-run homer. Went 4 for 4 and is hitting on the year at almost an average of 800. To 761 to be exact, and that's outside for ball 2. So we got Ysleta 60 feet away at third. No outs. And just like with Adri, Nydia is ahead 3-0. Good check, and that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. Throw down to third. Ysleta's safe. So we got runners at the corners for number 11, pitcher Avia. So young women's are wearing their all-black uniforms with the hot pink striping, with hot pink socks and belts. Avia takes strike 1, while the Indians are wearing their home white jerseys with a maroon socks and maroon pinstriping. And Indians in cursive across the chest. Oh, it's Ysleta, not Indians across the chest. My mistake. Swing, gets a piece of it, the throw down, and Nydia is safe, and that's going to score Ysleta. So the throw down wasn't quite there and scores a run. So quickly they're making a statement here with the Warriors going up 2-0. Avia takes that for ball 1. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes for the pitcher. Here's Siena's delivery. She checks. Nice pullback. Evens it up 2-2. So currently, Ysleta is holding the top spot in the division while Young Women's is at third, trying to move up. And that fills it up. And that walks. So we got runners at second and first with no outs. This brings up Tatiana, number 14, designated player. With no outs, runners at first and second. Low pitch, called strike. Tatiana's down 2 strikes after that foul. Swing and miss for strike 3, and out number 1. This brings up number 13, third baseman, Anna. Gets a piece of it, fouls it back. Pitch high. All right, Sienna gets the call. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside. Good take by Anna. Three balls, 1 strike for the third baseman. Hit, popped up, and made the grab. So that's out number 2 as Sienna gets under that. Subbing up to bat is first baseman, number 12, Gigi. We have 2 outs with runners on first and second. Takes pitch high. Take strike 1. Painted the black on the outside of the plate for strike 2 and evens it up 2-2. So we got Deuces Wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on 2 runners, first and second. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 3. So that is going to retire the side, but they do have 2 across the plate on 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error. All right, taking a look at the Ysleta Indians lineup. Lead off, we're going to have number 9 and first baseman Griffin. Second hole, we have catcher Hernandez, number 19. In the third spot, number 10, center fielder Gonzalez. Then hitting fourth in the cleanup is the pitcher, number 11, Guado. Then we have in fifth spot is going to be third baseman, number 12, Dominguez. Sixth spot is shortstop, number 3, Diaz. Left field, followed by left fielder Hernandez, number 5. Right fielder Munoz, number 2. And second baseman Pimentel, number 4. Again, we have, for the Warriors, we have Avia in the circle. Behind the plate, Nydia, she throws down to shortstop Adri. Covering second is Emma. First base is Gigi. Third base is Anna. And then going around left to right is going to be Trinity, Annalisa, and Bea out in the outfield. So we're about ready for the home half of the first inning, as Griffin steps in the left-hander box. And here's Avia's first pitch. And called strike. Fouled off. So Avia's quickly ahead, 0-2 on the first baseman. Popped up. Trinity's getting under it, and she lines it up and out number 1 as the wind pushes it a little bit farther back than she was expecting, but makes a nice grab falling down and holds on to it for out number 1. This brings up catcher number 19, Hernandez. So she's the one that has their hit leader. Takes strike 1. 7 home runs on the season. Hit line hard, all the way rolling to the wall in right field. She comes around, loses her footing a little bit on first, and is standing on a 1-out double. Coming up is number 10, center fielder Gonzalez. No offer on the first pitch, strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Now I have to make an adjustment. I apologize for my mistake. That's Sienna is the catcher. It's Savannah that is the pitcher. Change up, misses just a little high. Brings the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lined out to left center fielder, gets off the wall. Sienna's coming home. She's going to score. And Gonzalez is going to be standing there with an RBI double at second. It's going to bring up pitcher number 11, Savannah Jurado. Down low, takes for ball one. Good pitch by the right-hander. Evens it up 1-1. Goes fouls off. It rode the line for a little while, then just rolls outside of bounds for strike two. Pitch up high, taken for ball two. That gets past Nydia as it bounces into the ground. Moving up Gonzalez 60 feet at third. We're also now full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, rocking it up. Trinity gets under it, and that's out number 2. And we're going to have a sac fly as Gonzalez comes sliding in to score. Now batting for Ysleta is third baseman number 12, Dominguez. No offer on the first pitch. Strike one. It's down low. The off-speed pitch is missing. Swing and a miss for strike two. And now strike three, looking at out number 3. So great way to end the first inning. So the Indians do score 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors. And after one, we're all knotted up, 2 runs apiece. But yeah, if you look, they're on it. So you can, except for the fact that you caught the one, they didn't get the 1 run. But you got a bunch of reference if you get confused or whatever. So. Because I'm not perfect either, as we already know. Give it away, give it away, give it away. You better have me. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of a mistake there on the mics. But leading off for the Warriors in inning number 2 is going to be second baseman Emma, number 1, as she takes ball 1. We're showing bunt. Pulls back. Delayed called strike. That's ball 2. There's a 2-2 pitch. And called strike 3, looking for out number 1, bringing up left fielder number 2, Trinity. Trinity takes called strike 1. Timeout called by Coach Ashley and the Warriors. Shows bunt, fouls it off up high, and Trinity's now going to be quickly down 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that is out number 2. Bringing us back up to the top of the lineup, the shortstop, number 9, Adriana. That changeup froze her for strike 1. Last time she was up, she singled. Pitch splits the gap. Oh, no, shortstop makes the grab, and the throw is not going to be in time, as it had to be a deeper play from short. So that's going to be a 2-out single for the shortstop. Bringing up center fielder, number 4, Ysleta, reached on an error and later scored. Back in the first. Pitch high for the southpaw. Just off the glove of Sienna, allowing Adria to take second on a wild pitch. Takes strike 1, evens it up 1-1. Up high. Oh, the ball came out of the throw. Sienna tried to do a fake throw, and it slipped out of her hand, allowing Adri, who was kind of stuck in the middle, to take third. Adds high inside for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. swung on a high pitch. And a throw down to third. Adrian just gets under the glove. So we're full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To the center fielder. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 3. So after 1 hit, no errors, no runs scored for the Warriors. All right, so the Warriors half of the second inning was brought to you by Battle Batting Cages. Remember to check them out, battlebattingcages.com, on the west side of El Paso. More than just a batting cage, as they have a full bar and full restaurant. Your home run starts here. All right, leading off for the home half of the second inning, taking strike 1 is shortstop, number 3, Diaz. No offer on that pitch outside. Daisy takes strike 2. And Avia is up ahead, 0-2. 1-2. Here's the pitch being called. Here's the wind up and the delivery. Hit, going to the right field. Bella gets under it and makes the grab for out number 1. Nice play, kid. Is bringing up left fielder, number 5, Sofia Hernandez. Take strike 1, looking. Sofia's wearing the Ysleta hoodie over her jersey. Take strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And Avia's second strikeout of the game. And out number 2. So this brings up right fielder, number 2, Munoz. Take strike 1 from the right-hander. Swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to the right fielder. Swing and a miss for strike 3, swinging out number 3. So uneventful. Looks like we're going to have a game tonight because after 2, no runs, no hits, no errors for the Indians, and we're still all tied up 2-2. Yeah. So coming up next for the Warriors is going to be Nydia, followed by Avia and Tatiana. Catcher, Nydia, checks on that. Ball low. This will be 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch outside. So Nydia was left stranded back in the first after reaching on a walk and stealing second. Hit hard, it's going to split short and third. So Nydia is leading off with a single to get the third inning started. Up to bat is number 11, pitcher Avia. Swing on and hit. That's getting over center fielder's head all the way to the wall. Nydia's coming around the third. She's being waved home. Avia's going to be holding up at second. And that's an RBI double for the pitcher. Good job, kid. What a hit. This brings up designated player, number 14, Tatiana. She takes pitch high outside for ball 1. Avia takes a deep lead, but goes back to second. That pitch had a little bit of movement, just catching the front outside corner of the plate for strike 1. Swung on and hit. That's going to split. And does not get it. The center fielder slips. So that's going to bring home Avia. Bad throw off the glove. She's going to be standing up on at third. What would have been a single turned into a triple with a couple bad throws. So 2 more runs have scored for your Warriors. And no outs yet. We got a huddle at the called by the catcher of Ysleta. Coming up to bat is going to be number 13, third baseman Anna. Reach and swing and a strike for strike 1. It's outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, it's holding the radar.
Oh, my steam deck's in there.
So we're even up 2-2 for the third baseman. That's down in the dirt, and we're full. And that's outside for a 6-pitch walk. Putting runners at the corners for our first baseman, number 12, Gigi. So that was hit up, popped, and rolled foul on the third baseline.
You got it.
So that was a nice bunt on the first base line. Sacrifice as she brings in Tatiana at third, adding another run. Nicely played. Brings up second baseman, number 1, Emma. Pulls back on a pitch outside to bring it 2 balls, no strikes. Pulls back on another pitch outside. And that's a 4-pitch walk for the second baseman, putting runners at first and second with 1 out. Coming up to bat is left fielder, number 2, Trinity. She shows bunt, bunts right back to the pitcher. The pitcher makes the throw over, and the ball comes out of the glove. So we're going to have bases loaded on an error. And we have a timeout by the Indians coach. And we'll take a break ourselves. Top of the lineup with shortstop number 9, Adriana. Takes strike 1. We got bases loaded with 1 out. 3 runs have scored already this inning, taking the lead 5-2. And it's outside off the catcher's glove. Nobody moves. Sienna does get that pass ball pretty quick. Swung on, Pop gets under it, and that's going to be out number 2 as Savannah gets under it and makes the grab. Up to bat with 2 outs is going to be center fielder number 4, Ysleta. She takes strike 1. Southpaw reached on an error back in the first and later scored their second run. Swung on, hit, and the throw to first is off the glove. So that's going to be an E1, E3, and scores a run as we have Tatiana come across the board.
All right, Diddy, hit it out the park, baby.
This brings up Nydia, who singled earlier in the inning. So we've batted around. Take strike 1 just outside. Hit high, sky high, and they get under it over there. So Sophia does get under it and makes the out for number 3. But they do some damage as 5 come across to put the on 3 hits, no errors for the top half of the third. All right, so we're for the home half of the fourth. Takes ball 1. So leading off is second baseman, number 4. Shows bunt, pulls back on a low pitch. So we got 2 balls, no strikes. And that's in there for strike 1. Bunt laid right there. Avia picks it up, makes the throw, and the throw is not in time. It's a textbook bunt. You can call that a single. This brings us back to the top of the lineup for the Indians. Number 9, first baseman, Griffin. Ball in the dirt. No go from Pimentel. So it's going to be interesting to see if Ysleta can answer back on the big third inning. Pulls back, pitches low, off the glove of Nydia. This time Pimentel does take second. That's called strike one. Get back in there, Avia. My count's off. That's strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. My mistake. Swung on, hit hard, but goes foul on the first baseline. Good take. That evens it up 2-2. Swung on, popped up. Adri's getting under it. Oh, and it just gets off her glove as the wind does push it off. And throw to third is not in time, as Pimentel is now standing at third, and we got runners at the corners. We got a timeout by Coach Rick for Young Women's. This brings up catcher, number 19, Hernandez. Swung on, hit, lined all the way to center, gets all the way to the wall. That's going to score 1. We have another one being waved home, and Sienna is being waved to third, and the throw is off the glove of the third baseman, Anna. So that's going to be a 2-run shot on that triple. Annalisa almost had that caught, but that right to left wind is just going to create havoc in the outfield. Called strike one. Swung on, hit up, and that's going foul and out of play. So we got 2 strikes for the center fielder, Gonzalez. Swung on right to third, and it makes the throw, and the throw's off. Gigi misses the ball, so coming in is Hernandez. And Gonzalez is going to be at second on the E5. This brings up, it's going to be bringing up pitcher Corrado, number 11. A little bit of a huddle to try and reset. That's called strikes on the pitcher. Swung on, hit hard. Gets past third base and left fielder. Bounces off the wall. Gonzalez is going to score. And she is showing her speed. Oh, and Lydia cannot grab the ball at the play at the plate. So the pitcher will come all the way around and get it into the park, home run.
I wasn't paying attention for a single second. They get a double. And I just fuck it. I just like put in everything. Yeah, I can break the future. I can just score the rest of the game.
So the Indians have tied it up with 5 runs in the third for themselves, and still no outs in the third inning. This brings up third baseman, number 12, Dominguez. That's down low for ball 1. He evens it up 1-1. Just outside. 2 balls, 1 strike for the third baseman. Swing and a miss for strike 2. All right, here's the 2-2 pitch. Delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So that strikeout is strikeout number 4 for Avia. Shortstop Diaz, number 3, is up to bat, takes strike 1. Swing and bunt. Avia Fields makes the throw, and she does not make the grab. So Diaz does make it reach on an error. This brings up left fielder number 5, Hernandez. Pulls back for strike 1. So Avia is showing some extra speed today. Last game she was staying around 48. This time I've seen her hit 50 51 as that makes strike 2 for the left fielder. And that's strike 3 looking for the right-hander. That's out number 2. Up to bat next for the Indians is right fielder number 2, Munoz. Swung on, hit, and goes foul on the first base side for strike 1. Swung on, got a piece of it, but it pops up and hits the ump. Make sure he's all right. All right, looks like he's all right. We got no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that pitch is high. Nidia can't hold on to it, but holds it as Diaz takes second. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for the right fielder. Swung on, fouled off to the visitors' dugout. Just high for ball 2. And now we're deuces wild. Hit up in the eye, going to all the way to the wall. So that is going to score Diaz, and Munoz is going to be standing at second with the big double, and that wind is causing some problems as it's getting our outfielders offline. So they've batted around as we are back up at the top of the lineup with Griffin. Oh, my bad, not yet. We're back at Pinto. And it's a swing and bunt, fielded by Anna. Throws over to Gigi, makes the grab, but not in time. So Pimento is safe at first. Now we're back at the top of the lineup with runners at the corners and 2 outs. For number 9, Griffin. Takes strike 1. And there's strike 2 to the first baseman. Swung on, goes, Emma makes the grab, easy throw to first, and that's out number 3. So, Ysleta do take the lead on the bottom half of the third. 5 runs, 6 runs score on 2 hits and 1 error. Leading off for the 4th inning, your Warriors is going to be number 11, Avia, followed by Tatiana and Anna. Pitch down in the dirt for ball one. So we do have a defensive change for the Indians, as Zuniga is going to be coming in for Hernandez out there in left field. So you got 2 balls for the right-hander. Swung on, fouled off on the first base side for strike 1. Avia reached last inning with a double and later scored. That was a generous strike to even it up, 2-2. Way up high and outside. Now we're full. And that's outside for a leadoff walk in the 4th. This brings up designated player number 14, Tatiana. It's outside. Sienna pops up to threat to throw down to first and holds the ball. Swing and miss on a pitch down low. And we're evened up 1-1. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. There's a payoff pitch. And it's outside. And that's back-to-back walks for the Indians. Bringing up third baseman, number 13, Anna. Pulls back on a low pitch called strike. Pull back. That's outside. Change up froze her a little bit, and we're even up 2-2. And that rings her up on a pitch outside. For strike looking and out number 1. Up to bat is first baseman number 12, Gigi. She had an RBI sack back in the 3rd. And that bunt goes foul immediately. Bunt, that goes nicely done. Gigi throws not in time. That ball was slowly rolling along the third baseline. Now it's hard. That's going to be hard to defend in any defense. We're going to give that a single. And that loads the bases for second baseman number 1, Emma. Pulls back on a pitch outside. As she's showing bunt. Shows bunt, pulls back, pitched outside. That's 2 balls, no strikes on the second baseman. As pulled back for ball 3. So the tying run 60 feet away. Go ahead runs at second. We've got 1 out. And pulls back and walks in the tying run. Bases are still loaded. Bringing up Trinity. Shows bunt. Trinity pulls back. Ball 1. Pulls back on a low pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. And Trinity lays down a bunt right back to pitcher. Goes home. And they double it up to end the inning. So the tying run does score, but we're all knotted up 8 for the first half of the 4. So no hits, no errors, but 1 run does score for the Warriors. Leading off for the home half of the 4th is going to be Sienna Hernandez, number 19. Takes first pitch for a ball. Ysleta is hitting his 2 for 2 so far tonight. Takes strike one. That pitch called ball. 2 balls, 1 strike for the catcher. Swung on, skied up. That should be a can of corn for Nydia, and she makes the grab with the big exhaled out for out number 1. This brings center fielder number 10, Gonzalez. Takes strike one. Swung on. Flying out to left field, and that's going to be out by Trinity. And that's out number 2, so quickly 2 outs. Bringing up the pitcher, number 11, who reached on an in-the-park home run in the last inning. That's called strike one. Outside. There's the 1-1 pitch from Avia. And that's no offer on that. Called a strike. We got 2 strikes with 1 ball and 2 outs. Hit hard, going to center right field, and Annalisa makes a grab. So it has a 3 up, 3 down in the bottom half of the 4th. So no hits, no runs, no errors, and we've still got a tie ball game. Pretty much reset it for the last 3 innings. Coming next to lead off for the Warriors in the 5th. We're going to be at the top of the lineup with Adriana, followed by Annalisa and Nydia. All right, stepping up in the box is shortstop number 9, Adriana. Pitch below the knees, called strike. Now it's outside for ball 1. There's a 1-1 count. Adriana did not like that call. That's it, right back to the pitcher. Savannah makes the throw to first for out number 1.
All right, Adrian, all right.
Coming up to bat is center fielder number 4, Ysleta. Reaches bunt, misses the ball for strike 1. It was a reaching bunt for strike 2, and it looked like the movement crossed up Sienna a little bit and popped her right in the side. No balls, 2 strikes for the center fielder. And pitch is high. Swung on, hit up in the air, and Audrey does get under it to make the grab, but it bounces out of her glove, hits the ground for an error. So Ysleta does reach on an E4. This brings up Nydia, catcher number 15. Swung on, miss on a slow changeup in the dirt. That got her pretty good. And she knows that. She's laughing. And so is Coach Ashley down on the third base side. So she is hitting 2 for 3. And that's low and outside. And Ysleta takes. I look down to update my paperwork to look up and see Ysleta sliding into second. So that is definitely a stolen base there, as the throw was not in time. 1-1 pitch to Nydia, hit hard, lined, and dropped right in front of left fielder. Ysleta slides in, is safe. Nydia is going to take second on that throw. So a good single, 1-out single to put the tying run, the go-ahead run 60 feet away. Brings up number 11 pitcher Avia. Outside, ball 1. Swung on, right back to the pitcher, but the pitcher bobbles it. And we're going to have the leadoff run. Ysleta does cross the plate to give the Warriors a lead with a 1-out air E1. So we got a little bit of a timeout as Sienna is going to talk to Savannah in the circle to calm her nerves. Designated player number 14, Tatiana, is up to bat next. She's 1 for 2 and a walk in the 4th with 1 out. Take strike 1. That ball gets passed on the throw. She's safe, and so both runners move up. Oh no. So Nydia is still on the ground, and she's rolling around a little bit. That does not look good. We are going to take a break. All right, so she did get back up and walk back to the dugout. It looks like it might be something with her wrist. And we are going to have a pinch runner for her as Delilah takes her spot at third. So Tatiana is up 1-1. She takes a hit off the pitcher's glove. Delilah holds up, and the tag is made for out number 2. And Avia is up at third. This brings up third baseman Anna. Takes pitch low for ball 1. Got runners in the corners with 2 outs. Swung on, swing and bunt. Third baseman makes a grab and makes a throw to first for out number 1. But Young Women's do score 1 across the board on 1 hit and 2 errors. And takes the lead 9-8. All right, so we do have a lineup change and a defensive change, as Camila is going to be taking the spot for Nydia. The report showing that she rolled her shoulder on the slide and takes pitch. That's called strike one. So up batting is third baseman Dominguez. Swung on, foul back, and is down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on, hit, and it's staying fair, and it is off of Bea's glove. She's rounding to second, and she's holding up at second as the throw comes in. So leadoff double for Dominguez. Now batting for the Indians, number 3, Diaz. Ball high. Swung on, fouled off. So the shortstop is now facing a 1-1 count. That's called strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on. Adrian makes a throw, and Gigi makes the grab. So that's out number 1. Does move the runner up 60 feet to third. This is going to bring up left fielder number 13, Zuniga. Swung on, hit, lined all the way to the fence, splitting left and right and center. That will tie up the game, bringing the go-ahead run at third. So we're knotted up again, 9-all. For right fielder, number 2, Munoz. Swung on, chop, right to third. Anna bobbles, makes the throw, not in time, and also number 13 is going to score, giving them the lead. This brings up second, number 4, Pimento. Pitch high for ball 1. So 2 balls, no strikes on the second baseman. That's called strike 1. Swung on, soft hit to Gigi. She makes the touch at first for out number 2. Munoz takes second. That's 2 outs for the top of the lineup. First baseman, number 9, Griffin. No offer on first pitch for strike. Last time up, Griffin grounded out to second. Hits lines and spins off to the foul territory on the third baseline. Now facing a 0-2 count. That gets past Camila. Ball 1. And Munoz moves up 60 feet and is now 60 feet away from scoring. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and line right to Emma, who makes a nice grab for out number 3. So 2 runs do score to take the lead for Ysleta in the 5th. Score on 2 hits and 1 error. And we're ready for the 6th inning. So leading off for the 6th inning and your young women's Warriors is going to be first baseman Gigi, followed by Emma, and then Trinity. All right, up to bat is first baseman number 12, Gigi. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Reaches for a bunt on a high pitch. She knows what she did there. She's knocking her head on that one. So no balls, 2 strikes for the first baseman. Pitch outside. Good hold on that one. Swing and miss on a rise ball for strike 3. And out number 1, bringing up second baseman number 1, Emma. So outs are going to quickly become very valuable for both teams, with only it being a 1-run lead for the home team. Takes ball 1. That pitch is called strike 1, evening it up 1-1. Takes strike 2. we're evened up 2-2. That was a high pitch called for strike 3. And out number 2. Trinity swings, fouls off on the first base side for strike 1. Swung on. Second base stops it. The throw is off to the right. Trinity is going to be taking second on the errant throw, so she's going to reach on an E4 to keep the inning going. This brings us back to the top of the lineup with shortstop number 9, Adriana, with the tying run in scoring position. Swung on, grabbed by Savannah and tossed to Cora for out number 3. So no runs on no hits and 1 error, 1 less stranded for the top half of the 6th.
But I was hanging out with.
Bottom of the 6th, number 19, Sienna Hernandez.
All right, we're on the home half of the 6th. Starting to lead off is the catcher, number 19, Hernandez. She popped out on a foul to Nydia last inning. That pitch is low for ball 1. But outside of that, she is 2 for 3 on the night with 2 doubles. Swung on, hit hard. That is going all the way to the wall, and it's over for a solo shot home run for the catcher. It's going to bring up center fielder number 10, Gonzalez. It's called strike 1 to the center fielder. Ball. So that is Hernandez's 8th home run on the season this year. and extends their lead to 2 runs. Fouled up, almost completely over the net, and she's going to be down 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on, hit hard, but lined off to the third base side foul. So it might be a cool, windy night, but we have been gifted to one heck of a ball game tonight. Swung on, slow dribbler right to Avia, who makes the play, and Gigi makes the touch with her toe on the plate for out number 1. This bringing up pitcher number 11, Jurado. That's called strike 1 to the pitcher. Swung on a low pitch, fouls off on the third base side. Pitch misses just high for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes for the pitcher. Swung on, fouled back, staying alive. And that's hit up high, but that is going to drift foul. Did that go over the fence? I think that went over the fence, but on foul side. So that was a big, loud foul. So the hurler steps back in. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. No offer on that. That's going to even it up 2-2. Swung on, that's going to be over the net and out of play, foul. So this is going to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a pitcher-to-pitcher duel right here. Just inside, and now we're full. And we're going to do it again. All right, we're at pitch number 10 at the at-bat. For the at-bat. Who's going to win it? Here's the payoff pitch. And just a little outside for ball 4 on that duel. This brings up third baseman, number 12, Dominguez. So we got 1 out with a runner on. That ball gets past the catcher. And Savannah is going to have second base.
Why did you get
That's called strike. Gets past. And Hurtado's going to be at third. It's a 1-1 pitch. Down low. Three balls, one strike. That's going to bring it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And she gets her on that changeup. Got timeout called for, looks like Adriana and Gigi needs to tie her shoe, and Adriana's going to go and calm Avia down. All right, Dominguez steps back in. Waiting on the ump now. All right, here's the payoff pitch from Avia. Swung on, hit hard, right past Anna. Trinity makes the grab, throws back in for the single, but that does bring Hurtado in.
Number 3,
So up to bat next is number 3, shortstop Diaz. It's called strike. Swung on, and it makes the grab, and there's the throw. Wild for Gigi. Gigi's going to go get it. Dominguez is coming around, being waved home. And Diaz is going to be on third on the E5. This brings up left fielder number 13, Zuniga. That's called strike. Gets past the catcher, and Diaz is going to be scoring, walking, standing up. That's bringing 4 runs on the home half of the 6th. And we got a timeout from the Warriors coach, Ashley. And we're going to take his timeout too. All right, we're back. So bases have cleared. Swung on, fouled back by Zuniga for strike 1. Strike 2, my mistake. So no balls, 2 strikes on the left fielder. Swung on, hit hard, going to center field, over Annalisa's head. She makes a grab off the wall, throws over to third to keep Zuniga over there at second. So that is a triple and a double for the freshman. Brings up right fielder number 2, Munoz. She reached on an error on third. Here's the pitch inside. So we do have a little bit of a defensive change. It looks like we have Emma over there at third, and Anna's been over to second. Hit right to Anna and goes off her glove. Scoring Zuniga. That was a hard hit ball. That's going to be a single. We got a timeout. We got a change here. We got Emma. Okay, so Emma's going back to second, and Tatiana, the DP, is going to be going over to third. Pitch outside the ball. So this is second baseman, number 4, Pimentel. Takes strike one. Pimentel grounded out to Gigi back in the 5th. Swung on, fouled off, first base side, is down 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Pimentel did single in the 3rd. Down in the dirt. And off of Camila's glove, allowing Munoz to take second. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Swung on, fouled off. That pitch is a little high. Munoz takes third. Now we're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hit and fouled off on the first base side. With 8th pitch. That's called strike 3. Looking. Ball is dropped. And the throw from Camilo is off. So some bad throws. That's going to allow Munoz to come home and score. And Pimentel is now at second. It's going to bring up top of the lineup, number 9, Griffin. Takes strike 1 called. Hit up. Trinity's getting under it. Doesn't make the grab. Comes off her glove. The throw's to third. Third doesn't make the grab either. And all runners hold at second and third.
Tammy, tie your shoe.
So batted around for Hernandez, and it's a walk. It's a called walk. And that does fill them up. Swung on, hit. Nice stop by Adri, but there's going to be no play as all runners will be safe and one more run will score. So now batting is Buralo, number 11. Swung on, fouled back for strike 2. That ball had so much spin on it, climbed the net and went over. So no balls, 2 strikes, got 1 out. Bases are loaded. 7 runs have scored so far. And changeup freezes her for strike 2, for strike 3. That's strike 3. That's strike 3. So yeah, that was strike 3 because there's a strike, a foul, and another strike frozen. So the coach tried to argue, but she conceded. It is a 3rd strike. Looking. And that is out number 2. This brings up 3rd baseman number 12, Dominguez. She's singled. Takes ball. That's called strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to the 3rd baseman. Hit up in the air. Baez tracking it, makes the grab for out number 3. And that's going to end the inning, but damage was done as the Indians take 7 runs on 4 hits, and about as many errors. So young women's do have their work cut out for them as they have 3 outs to make up 8 runs. and their biggest hitters out of the lineup with the twisted shoulder. Coming up to lead off for the 7th is going to be center fielder number 4, Annalisa, followed by catcher number 8, Camila, and then pitcher number 11, Avia. All right, so outs are going to be extremely valuable for the Warriors here. That's low inside for ball 1. Swung on, chopped. Third baseman makes the grab, and it's off the glove. So she's going to reach on an E3 rather, to get the inning going. This brings up catcher Camila, number 8. Outside for ball 1.
Okay, it wasn't a contest. So you always tell me.
One ball, no strikes. Takes the pitch for strike 1. Even it up 1-1. Swinging, popped up, and it's going to land in no man's land. It's going to spin and stay fair. What? It has to go over the line. Not if it's on the line, it's still fair. Yeah, Coach Rick's going to argue that the line. It's got to stay on the line, and it did. So he's going to come back because they're going to call that a foul. So it's going to be strike 2, but it's a bad call. You got to know the rules on that one. If it's on the line, it stays. It's got to go off the line to be fair, foul. Just like if it's a fly ball and it lands on the line, it's going to be a fair ball. So it looks like Coach Rick is appealing it. And it looks like the ump is holding his ground, and it's going to be a foul. That helps. All right, so 1 ball, 2 strikes for the catcher. That swing fouled right back at me. And we're going to do it again. Down low, ball 1. Two balls, 2 strikes. I knew it was ball 2, but I said ball 1 for some reason. Swung on, and that bounces and ends up foul. That's a swing for strike 3. And out number 1. It's going to bring up pitcher number 11, Avia. That's down in the dirt. Gets under the catcher. No throw to second. Annalisa's going to be up there standing. Swung on, hit hard. That looks like it's going to go over the center fielder, all to the wall. She's coming around to second. And that's going to bring in a run. So an RBI double for the pitcher. It's going to bring up third baseman Tatiana, number 14. Pitch is outside for ball 1. Check swing, good check on that for ball 2. And that's high. So we're at 3 balls, no strikes, with 1 out and a runner at second. That's a 4-pitch walk. This brings up designated player number 13, Anna. It's outside. Ball 1. That's down in the dirt. That's up high. We got a timeout. Yeah, we got a timeout by the coach and catcher to calm down the pitcher, as she's done a 4-pitch walk and now has 3 pitches in for 3 balls to Anna. Game. So far, the Indians have out-hit the Warriors 20-15. Anna steps back in. 3 balls, no strikes. Runner at second. Fouls, first and second rather. Fouls off. Take strike 2 to fill it up. way up high, and that's going to fill up the bases for first baseman number 12, Gigi. Swing and a miss for strike one. Outside for ball one. We're even up 1-1. Two balls, one strike to the first baseman. Good cut, just missed it. Evens it up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. There you go, put some bat on that. Fouls it off. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And the Warriors are down to their last out. They score 7 runs to keep it going. This brings up second baseman number 1, Emma. Pitch is low. Ball 1. Takes called strike. Foul thrown off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's going to do it. So, Indians do stay undefeated. They improved 4-0 on the division. And Young Women's are going to fall 2-2 on a final score of 17-10. The Indians score 17 runs on 20 hits with 6 errors, while the Warriors scored 10 with 15 hits and 4 errors.